Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 2 of our Anglophile England achievement run here. Now that's episode 2, I get to plug a couple things. If you're interested, the Discord links and the Patreon links are in the description if you'd like to check those out. And as always, subscribing would be a massive help. Alright then, let's begin with today's episode. We have a couple of things to look at, especially in terms of our manpower, getting a couple of missions done, and hopefully not forgetting to hit this mission button when the time finally comes. Now, essentially, it'll be a little bit slow at first, but while the clock is ticking, speaking of which, I'm just going to let that go on for a little while. While the clock is ticking, we have a couple more things that we can try and be interested in. Oh. Leinster has also decided it's time to join, interestingly enough, the Trade League, which is a little bit weird, but okay. I believe we can at some point just offer vassalization to Leinster as well, which kind of works out fine. Unfortunately, we actually do need to have actual control over them, which means we'll probably end up invading Sligo, which is up here, right here, yeah, okay. So we'll invade them to bring in Leinster, that's not a problem. Seems Ulster's already gone, but we can deal with that once Scotland is kicked out. Yeah, alright, it's just sort of army building time right now. We're gonna try and... Oh wait, all of our army force limit's also decreased now, which is just fun. Just a whole lot of fun. But technically that does kind of help us in some weird way. Because with the reduced army size, it means that we have to spend less maintenance to get what's roughly the same professionalism each month. Maybe a little bit less, perhaps. But yeah, all we need is 5%. We'll wait for the manpower to go up. It's going up a decent amount, not too much, not too little, really. Well, too little is kind of true, but... The only other way I can think of to increase our manpower, like right now, would be, of course, just absorbing a little bit out of our current development, which would kind of suck. We'd have to use... We could use, technically, some French development to do that. Or Calais or something. However, if it's not a state, I think it's worth less, so... Picardy... hold on a second, that would make no sense. The Renaissance spawned, but... Why would you only give me 188? When for 2 development here you give me 275? That's interesting. Autonomy, maybe. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but... Oh well. 25 Diplo for 1 Mercantilism. That is a massive, massive bonus there. Oh, and we're getting free points. Okay, well apparently I'm just having the best day ever. Alright then. Well, I guess we're off to a pretty decent start here. All I need, of course, to complete this would be the manpower. So we can grab this. We instantly get claims on all of Ireland and Scotland. Seems a little bit broken to me. They're also permanent claims, by the way. So, yeah, they seem a little bit broken. Just a little bit. They allow us to grab pretty much all of both of these areas with no problem at all. Not a problem at all, okay. Well then, let's get a couple more... We don't really need claims in Scotland. Not really, at least. But it seems like a waste not to. Actually, it's more of a waste to do that than to not do that. France, I don't think we actually get claims on. We get claims on the Ile-de-France, over here, but not on the rest of France. So, we might actually consider getting a couple of claims down here, at least. Because if that's going to expire, I might as well let it happen. Next, our first conquest would probably end up being over here, so we'll just start the spy network. I'll let Scotland waste their manpower on the things in Ireland while I build up my own. Not that it'll really be that much of a difference, but if they end up getting stuck in Ireland, that just works out really well for me. If I can, you know, actually, no, there's no way I could get to Ayrshire. But what I could do is potentially... yeah, no, there's no real way. Unless I want to move one of my armies into Ayrshire, occupy it, and then send out the navy to blockade, then bring one of the armies here to try and stack wipe them because they can't go across. That would be best case scenario, but that's clearly not really something that's, you know, really gonna happen. It's just not... It's not something you'd really be able to accomplish easily. Because, of course, they could just go across the strait and delete you, and that would be fun. A whole lot of fun. Okay, does this spy network go all the way down, or it's going to just decay until when? It's been discovered. I don't think that's not a thing. Until, so pretty much just 1 year. 1 year, every single month it goes down, so what is that, a decrease of 12? Yeah, pretty much. That's not the worst thing ever. Alrighty then, 4.96, we can slacken recruiting. Please and thank you. 5,000, that's not very much, is it? Let's go with this guy. Do we have a, we don't have a actual manpower guy, which would be great. Fortunately, we just don't have one. Alright, so, you don't get that much manpower, but it is nearly enough. 60% would have, would be, well, what would, actually it wouldn't be very far from right now, would it? We do need to increase our force limit, or not increase, but say, do this to it. But other than that, we're really not too far off. I'd say we need another year worth, just 1 year worth, and that would be pretty much fine. There we go, total army size is at maximum. And manpower, I'm assuming, will hit its decent, you know, decent level at around, I'd say the beginning of next year. 53, so let's bump it up a little bit. Make ourselves go a little bit faster until we are ready. We'll lose the government reform progress. I'd prefer to get techs. Plus our +3 stability is kind of broken, so... Oh, global trade power, very nice. Maybe the troops, please, maybe? 2 more months. I'm thinking. Because at around... You know, when we get to 15,000, that's 50% of 30,000, so I'm thinking 16,000 will be at least a decent amount. Pretty close. This will be our first admin tech. I think we'll hold back on that one, actually. Seeing as our king's not that good, and we will need to do a little bit of coring in the future. Or we could use it and we'd be able to make a couple of temples, if nothing else. A couple of churches, rather. Wouldn't be the worst idea we've ever had. Come on, just let me levy the troops real quick. I know we're so close, but I don't actually know the right number, which is the biggest shame. Oh, there we go. Levy the troops. Finally. Claims on everyone, everywhere. Okay, we can either conquest or subjugate. What would I prefer? I'd probably prefer conquest, wouldn't I? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Would I prefer conquest or subjugation? Well, the subjugate only goes for so long, right? Or subjugate CB. Should be right here. Scotland, who's hiding amongst the lions. We have subjugation for about 11 years. Okay. So I was thinking we expand first into Ireland. We cancel the drilling. Or, how long? It hasn't been enough time since the beginning of the game. I can't do the favors thing, so we'll be invading Ireland first. Going over here. We'll decrease that speed a little bit. There we go. Conquest against literally everyone. Thomond and... Oh, Thomond just grabbed 2 things too, which makes my life actually easier. Let's bring our fleet back. We're gonna use it to decimate a couple of navies. We're actually losing our advantage here. Do I want... We have, like, no innovativeness anyway. It's not of particular concern. But let's bring these guys out. We'll head over here. Do you have the best general? No. I'm gonna give you Richard Plantagenet. Interesting name. You guys are pretty much max morale, so I'm gonna start the war. Oh, you've actually lost your ally. Let's go with Afali actually, because you have no allies, and we're just gonna chain conquer all of Ireland. Hopefully that'll be today's episode, just us invading literally all of Ireland. You unfortunately don't have a siege, but I think our other guy literally just died, so I don't know how to feel about that. You know what I will do though? That manpower that I worked so hard to get, I'm gonna try and keep that alive. Or you know what I could do instead? Hold on. Oh wait, no, the guy is here, okay. Yeah, we're gonna swap over the armies real quick. Oh, that was like the worst attrition take on my entire existence life, wasn't it? Okay. We'll also invade you. And you are allied with Sligo, which we'll have to declare on independently. Gotcha. Okay, let's grab this tech. Let's grab this tech. The Diplo one, which will allow us to get... what did that give us? Yeah, I suspected it gave us marketplaces, but... I don't know, sometimes my memory's broken, so... At least it worked out this time. Let's also decrease a couple of the forts here. No one's going to invade any of them. Except for this one, so I have to do it all... individually. That's always a lot of fun. Because I don't want to ruin the garrison over here. So I'll decrease those forts to save me some money. How about we do this other thing that I had in mind? We'll go over here. Just try and speed up the process. There we go. Get you guys out of here. Do this. We'll bring you over here. And there's no one left, right? 0-0. Fantastic. Okay. 4,000. I will bring you over here. Do the same over here. 4,000. And, well, actually, I guess we'll have to bring you over, huh? This guy's gonna be... Oh, never mind. Hold on. We'll swap these guys as well. These guys will head over here. It'll be a giant mess, but that's okay. Actually, that ended up working out really, really well. What? Apparently I balanced the numbers really well. Okay. Alright then. Oh wow, the Lullard Heresy. Ooh, that's not good at all. We can let them be, which increases... boy. Tolerates the Lullards until the end of the game. Oh wow, that is a big yikes. Yeah, no, we're gonna tolerate them. We're gonna be going Anglican anyways. I'm pretty sure that's... I don't know if that's a mission, but I'm pretty sure it might be. Control the state religion. Yeah, we just need to not be Catholic. Either we need to be counter-reformation or not be Catholic. Okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna be going down the Anglican route. It's still just, in general, better than Catholic until 1.30, which no one knows when it's coming out. It could literally come out in 2 weeks, and we'd have no idea, so... Anyway. We're also going to try and re-improve what the Papal State thinks of me. We'll also get rid of that. Right. Yes, Ofali, who is by themselves, we'll take. Oh, hold on. Ah, yes. Okay, hold on. Aggressive expansion. Decrease aggressive expansion a little bit first. Actually, we can right-click that to do that. Forgot about that. I could have sworn I installed a mod to make this not in the way. Maybe I didn't enable it. I have no idea. Okay, well, we'll fix that for tomorrow's episode. Because this is supposed to not block this anymore. I installed Arumba's mod for that, but... I guess the game says no thanks, and it's just there anyway, so... Oh well, that's not really a big problem. Alrighty then. There we go. A little bit more Navy tradition. Kind of makes up for the fact that we Got rid of a little more than we should have had to. Oh, you guys just popped up a bunch of rebels and made my day worse. Maybe you just made my day significantly worse. On the bright side, though, you took over my siege, meaning I still get to have it back, but... yeah, there we go, that's fine. Just hurt a little bit inside, but that's alright. 20 prestige or claim strength of my heir. Well, my heir is actually... he's not that bad. He's decent, a 342. He is actually, in comparison, the exact same. Yeah, the exact same as this guy, but slightly different allocation. Minus 10 claim strength. I think that's like minus 20 legitimacy in the long run, so it's prestige or legitimacy, in which I'll take the prestige hit, because legitimacy takes a little bit more suffering to take back, so... Thulmund is the last one we need to invade, and then we have a rogue Leinster who actually invaded someone else. Yeah, aggressive expansion is nothing. I'm still going to invade the rest of Ireland today, so let's actually go do that like I said I was going to. Let's bring these guys over. The game prepared me for good conquesting, so I shall use it. Declare war on Sligo. Wait the one day, bring this over here. We have our navy... where is that? Right here, and I didn't even notice. Yes, I am clearly the most perceptive of all mankind. Anyways, also, where's my good music? The music I like to put on when I'm invading things. How about, well, definitely not one called Peace for Generations. For Honor and Glory, maybe? A decent little track for invading a decent little part of the world. There we go, we finally got the siege of this thing I cannot even begin to try pronouncing. Which will allow us to grab these two, and this. A little bit of aggressive expansion, but nothing too major. Allowing us to take this, a little bit more aggressive expansion. No one cares when you invade Ireland, though, so... at least we have that going for us. The most anyone cares is about 17% in actual Europe. Well, this is part of actual Europe, but like mainland Europe, I should have said. Hopefully conquesting all of Ireland within the span of 5 years doesn't make anyone too upset, though. We'll see. We'll also do the same thing over here. And make sure our manpower doesn't void into nothing. Bring these guys over here. Swap these guys out. Same thing over here. And that should be good enough. Move you over here. Couple of cores I should have done. My bad. Next tech. I mean, we're doing actually pretty okay. I might grab this tech. Not gonna lie, it might not be the worst thing in the world to grab right now. Especially because we're at minus 10, and it's kind of a backwards tech. It's only level 3. Yeah, let's do that. We definitely need more admin. On the bright side, though, we're actually not making terrible progress here. Not making awful progress. We also, of course, are going to get the next military tech. I'd love to be ahead of tech for Tech 6. That's another one where you get more military tactics. And against France, which will be not yet, but probably relatively soon, after the AE from Ireland tries to, sort of decreases a little bit. That'll be nice. New technology. It'll cost slightly more, but I'd say it's well worth it. We get more unit types, which we might as well swap to right now. Let's go for the longbows. That's the good old historical accuracy there. Yes, let's make the English use the longbows. Like no one's ever done that before. But in this case, it actually fits. Let's repair these ships a little bit. No more conquest for the meantime, so we'll actually send these guys... Actually, no, hold on. We'll send you over to Sligo. Are you guys damaged? You're a little bit damaged, actually, so we'll send you over here. Repair, then head out. Actually, we don't need to head out. Grab this. This will be Munster, sorry, not German, the Ireland Munster. And then we have Leinster and Sligo, okay. So that doesn't actually matter. Bring you guys back here. Prepare up a little bit. We'll grab ourselves the 2 cores right there. And the 2 days we'll wait, we'll grab Sligich. Probably not how that's pronounced, my bad. There we go. Group these 2 up together. Our corruption is rising. 48% overextension. I didn't even check the overextension. I was pretty sure it wouldn't have been that bad, and I was right, it wasn't. How is this looking now? People are upset, but not upset enough. Yeah, they're angry, but not really that angry. What I'm hearing, or what I'm saying essentially, is we can do another war still, right? Tyrconnell, just to try and block the Scots out from taking anything else. We might as well go for that. We'll give ourselves an extra monthly tick, actually, but first we'll declare the war. These guys will wait the extra monthly tick. These guys will fight immediately. Just so we can grab the extra morale. Not that it matters much. Oh, you guys are being slippery, and you guys did not stack wipe. Okay, we'll stack wipe you guys. I'll also have to do the time check soon, because to be honest, I should have put on a timer, but I didn't today, because for some reason I wasn't thinking straight. But we're only at 22 minutes, so we should be able to finish this war, and then very quickly move on. Oh, you guys are buggers, aren't you? There you go, that's fine. Quick conquests over here. Stack wipe, thank you very much. We'll actually send this guy over. I'll go over here. You don't have a siege pip, so that doesn't matter. Recall from the Papal States to make the Pope man like me. Let's give a couple of points in to try and be Pope man. Why not? We'll also get rid of all of our forts now because they don't need to be up. These guys are repairing, so we'll repair the damaged ships and head into the port, which is over here, just to give us that little extra bonus. And, oh, we could actually get a little bit of stuff from Brittany if we wanted to. But that seems a little bit unlikely. It'd be really hard to get anything out of Brittany, but we could. We could. We already have a foothold in France, though, and I don't think getting more aggressive expansion in mainland Europe would be much of a good idea. Probably not, at least. Grab ourselves a couple of temples there. A couple of churches. I don't know why I keep calling them temples. I guess I've been playing too much in East Asia recently. Temples are pretty much what they're called over there, instead of just being called churches. Lose legitimacy for 5 legitimacy for 1 base production. Is that worth? Is that really worth it? That's the equivalent of, 5 legitimacy is kind of roughly, in a weird way, the equivalent of 50 military points. But we're also apparently stacking in legitimacy so well, because now we have royal line, and apparently English monarchy does that. Don't ask me why, but it does. Meaning, sure. I'll hit the button. For some reason, we're just swimming in legitimacy all the time. That's nice, I guess. Yeah, English monarchy. 1 extra state? That's a really lame ability. That's one of the lamest things I've ever heard. What? Why would you... What is... You could have had anything else and you went with 1 extra state. Just the 1, huh? Okay. Okay, game. Alright then, Paradox. You could have given them, like... Well, I guess innovativeness gain would have been too broken anyway. But still. You could have given them something... anything different. Whatever. Go and core you up. Yeah, overextension's fine. Aggressive expansion is no one that's actually meaningful. Alright, do we want to finish it off? They're allied with Scotland, actually, which would be interesting. I kind of did want to use Scotland in a different manner, though. So we could actually fight France. I think I'll still use Scotland for that case, actually. These guys will suppress over here. You guys will come up. Can I not? Oh, the fleets are locked in. Right, yeah, okay. Now we can move you over, except we'll detach these guys and we'll give them this man, who will go and protect trade in Lübeck. You're dealing with the rebels over here while we're still constructing some cores. And, well, the manpower's doing alright. Not so bad so far. I think we'll also, recruit ministership. Take a little bit of money. That money will go towards a little bit of trading and some taxation. We're actually increasing corruption, so we'll try and root that out a little bit. Just so we're still making money. Alrighty then, well, I think that might actually be all the time we have for today. We did a lot of conquesting, I have to say. Pretty much all of Ireland in one episode. I feel like that's deserving of an entire episode in of itself, so hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a shout out to the following $1 patrons, Quiet Guy, and an extra special shout out to the $20 patron, Chewy Shoot. You guys are doing an amazing job helping me move the channel forward, and I can't possibly thank you enough.